Like that, there are lot of capacitors either by using electrostatic material or by ceramic or polyester. And there is one more capacitor available, capacitor with only air as the medium. Air as the medium. Then when you have two plates and between if you have only air, that capacitor can be called as air capacitor. Medium is air only. But the value produced by these capacitors are going to be very, very less only. Okay. One more application, I can say that there is a capacitor called Gang condenser. Gang condenser means, as I said in resistors can be connected in parallel, connected in series. Like that, capacitors can be also connected in series as well as in parallel. Therefore, when they are connected in parallel, C1, C2, the effective capacitor C is equal to C1 plus C2. And then if you have two capacitors C1, C2, the effective capacitor 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. Actually, the formula for parallel capacitor and series capacitor, like in resistors and other things, exactly inverse will be applicable for capacitor here, and there in series it will be applicable. Like that, you have to learn that. Here when it becomes series, it is inverse of the capacitance. There when they are connected in series, they are going to be additional. That is the difference. This is about capacitor addition and this thing. In air capacitor, the capacitor can be ganged together. There are going to be two plates and then one more two plates, and both are combined together, and then there are some metallic plates called vanes. Vanes are nothing but the metallic plates. They are going to merge with the fixed plate like this, and then this can be made to, there is a facility that inside vanes can be moved out. Therefore, common area between the fixed plates and the movable plates are becoming minimum and maximum. When the common area is maximum merged, the capacitance is going to be more. And common area is becoming minimum, then capacitance value will be minimum. Therefore, there is a single shaft. And then two capacitors can be made to merge inside and merge outside. Therefore, the C1, C2 can be with a single variation. C1 and C2 can be varied from minimum to maximum. So, this is called as ganged capacitor. Capacitors are being ganged one with another. So, the particular application for this is nothing but it is used in radio. In radio, there are two stages like oscillator and RF amplifier. Both RF oscillator and amplifier are supposed to be made to tune to a particular frequency only. Therefore, you cannot adjust one and then afterwards another one. You cannot do that. Simultaneously, you have to do that. Therefore, in radios, there are two capacitors are simultaneously adjusted so that frequency of the station and the frequency of the oscillation both are accordingly adjusted to tune to a particular radio station. So, like that, ganged condensers are also useful in particular application. And then I would like to say about some capacitors, like there are power supplies like rectifier type of power supply and then SMPS power supply. See, normally SMPS are going to have smaller area, but rectifier type of power supplies are having larger area. Capacitors are large here. Capacitors are small here. Therefore, capacitors, why in rectifier circuit alone it's large and here it is small? That is because this is operating under high frequency. This is operating under low frequency, either 50 or 60 only. But whereas this is going to operate in the order of 15 kcs, 15 cycles per second, 15,000 cycles per second. When the frequency is going up, the capacitance value is coming down. simply because of a formula like F equal to 1 by square root of LC. If this is high, C has to be minimum. If this has to be large, and then C has to be minimum. If this is going to be low, and then C has to be maximum. Therefore, in this capacitance is maximum, in this capacitance is little. Like that you have to understand from that. And then there is one more thing. The capacitors are not only filtering high frequencies, but they are offering some resistance for change of voltages also. Capacitance will work under a different rule. When you apply a voltage, suddenly the voltage will not rise. Instead, it will draw more current, and afterwards slowly the voltage will rise exponentially with respect to application of the voltage. Like this, which will be following. This is going to be the voltage application time, and this is going to be the voltage available after application of the voltage to the capacitor. So this will be actually increasing as per exponential law. Thank you. Here I would like to add one more point. The condensers, which I have already described, which I was discussing, can be used as an important equipment in microphones also. That is because capacitance may be changed because of changed according to the vibration due to voice. Therefore, when the capacitance is changing, the oscillator frequency can be made to change. Therefore, it is very easy to make condenser type of microphones. Condenser type of microphones. How it is done is, actually there is going to be a fixed plate and there is going to be a movable plate. This is the distance. As I have already told you, this condenser in a capacitor is always inversely proportional to the distance. Therefore, this capacitance can be changed by adjusting the distance, by keeping the area of the plate and other things constant. Therefore, if there is an arrangement in such a way that when you are speaking over the microphone, and then if the microphone is going to forcibly make it vibrate here and there, what will happen is the distance is going to change, either reducing or increasing. Okay, when that is going on increasing, when this is changing, capacitance will change. Therefore, this circuit can be connected to an inductance in an oscillator, and the oscillator may be producing a frequency as 1 by square root of LC. Therefore, if C is going on changing, frequency will change. C is changing, frequency will change. Here we are adjusting the C only by speaking to the variable plate of the condenser microphone, where distance is going to reduce. When distance is varying, the C will vary. When C is varying, oscillator frequency will vary. Accordingly, this can be used for transmitting the voices. Therefore, condenser microphone is very, very useful for converting the voice into electrical pulses. So this is what happening in this. This is what happening in this condenser microphone. This is a microphone, very, very small microphone. Whatever I speak, that is going to change the actual capacitance offered by the microphone kept inside. That is taken to the circuit and amplified like that. So voice conversion is done by condenser microphone. So this is one advantage of a capacitance variation, variable capacitor. There is going to be one more thing. Capacitance need not be manufactured only by opting for two parallel plates and keeping electrostatic material in between, but you can opt for a semiconductor type of capacitances also. In semiconductor type, we know that in a PN junction diode, P material and N material will be making a depletion region in between P and material depletion region. But we know that in working of the diode, this depletion region is proportional to the voltage applied between P and N. Voltage either positive or negative, accordingly the depletion region is going to be either minimum or maximum. When you PN junction means when you apply P here and N here, the depletion region is going to be small. When you invert it, when you make this as a negative voltage and this is the positive voltage, depletion region will increase. Therefore, from that we can understand that depletion region diffusion region can be changed according to the voltage applied to P and N semiconductors of the PN junction. Therefore, this can be treated as a capacitance. Capacitance is proportional to the voltage. Capacitors, diode can be used in those applications only. That is why this is called as varicap diode, variable capacitor diode. Variable capacitor diode is nothing but an ordinary diode in which, according to the voltage applied to the PN junction, the inside capacitance value is going to change. The changes in the capacitor can be used for sensing a particular application and utilized in that. So, with these things, with this information, I would like to say once again, I want to briefly say what I have discussed today is regarding the capacitor. What is the definition of the capacitor? What is the value of the capacitor? How the value is changed? And then what are the expected parameters of a capacitor? And the capacitor, that is the working voltage and the capacitance value. How capacitance value and working voltage are more important in designing a particular circuit. And then all these things we have seen. Not only that, what are the types of capacitors available, either the coupling capacitor or the bypass capacitor or filtering capacitor or high frequency capacitor, like that, how they are being used. And then manufacturing the capacitor either with the electrostatic energy or with the ceramic material or with the polyester material and with the other type of semiconductor type of capacitance, and all these things we have discussed in this. One more application I wanted to point out, capacitors are being used in electrical application also, in electrical motors. In motor, electrical single phase electrical motor, which is used as the fan and all, there the capacitor is being used to make a starting effect very easily. Otherwise, there are, there is a thing in induction motor, there is a fan, there are two coils are available, starting coil as well as the running coil. So, if you have only one running coil and if you apply the voltage, what happens is, because of the current flowing through that, the starting torque may be necessary maximum, but that is not available in that. For that, we have to use more energy to start rotating the wings. That is done by opting for two types of coils, one as the starting coil, another as running coil. A capacitor is being connected to the starting coil. When you apply the voltage suddenly from rest, if the wings are supposed to start, because of the capacitance and more current is going to flow through both the coils, accordingly the torque is going to be maximum, it will start. Once it starts, the charged value of the capacitor will disconnect the current flowing through the starting coil. Therefore, finally when the fan is rotating, only running coil will be useful. So, like that, the capacitors are finding lot of applications everywhere in electrical as well as electronic field, which we will be seeing all those things in future with so much of additional information and other things. Till then, bye from Dr. Ram.